Hello, and I almost said welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the channel. If you guys haven't checked out our podcast, make sure you check out our podcast. Maybe I'll link it down below. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to do some new moon readings for you guys. You can select a pile. There's going to be 4 piles. Before we get started, you should know that tarot is to confirm what your intuition is already telling you. So do not come here for answers, just a little bit of guidance, and always only take what resonates. Your truth is your truth. So if you hear something that you don't like, just discard. I'm Tyra Bell. You can find me in the links below and check out some of our other readings down below as well. I'll have those linked. And the timestamps will be available after I'm no longer live. I do sometimes offer live readings here. I do require that you make a donation first, which my information should be down below as well in the description. So yeah, pile 1 is the mirror. Pile 1. Pile 2, the lover. Pile 3, the box. And pile 4, the pilgrim. So if you're no longer live, you can jump down to the timestamps. Someone might be having scrambled eggs. Sorry, I almost said scramps, which may remind me of scrambled eggs. Sorry, not on topic. And also, take your time selecting your pile. You might be drawn to more than one. Somebody needed to hear that. And be patient and be present while listening. So, let's get started. Pile 1. I will also be shuffling live, so it takes me just a second to get set up. You can always skip ahead if needed. All right, I've got my spread ready to go, pile 1. So let's get this new timestamp. I'm actually going to put it right here so you guys don't have to listen to the shuffling. Pile 1. Thank you for being here. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to get into your message. And as always, only take what resonates and discard anything that does not resonate. So I hope this message finds you well. You chose the Mirror. So right now I want to remind you about not giving up on yourself for whatever reason. Spirit is reminding you either you haven't or right now it's just not a good idea to give up. So we have the Mirror. There's a lot of, working on self-confidence. You might be drawn to like glittery things at this time. You're definitely connected to the moon phases as well. There might have been some significant reflections shown to you in your environment with the last full moon. So that was like, I think at the beginning of the month or around the beginning of the year. And there will be more information for you around the next full moon. But right now, I think that you're just in an introspective phase. I'm also hearing what glitters isn't always gold. So you might like be someone who's, got like the shiny object syndrome. I'm hearing like wanting what you can't have, something like this. And that might lead to playing it too safe. So Spirit is reminding you to do that self-forgiveness work. Forgive yourself if you felt like you gave into temptation in some way. Belittled yourself, I'm hearing, in some way. So that forgiveness work is really important right now. I'm also hearing your generosity is key. So if you're in a position to be generous, do so. I think that you may be fearful of stepping on, like I'm thinking about sharp objects. So really, like you might have broken some glass recently. So sharp objects, but also stepping on like broken glass. But the way I'm feeling it is like hurting people's feelings, making the same mistake twice, something like this. So taking the wrong step, fear of taking the wrong steps. So there's a lot of shadow work happening. Scrying at this time into your mirror would be really helpful. Obviously take whatever resonates if you don't, if you're not into that. I think also like picking up the pieces is really important. So that's what I got from this, from looking at this image. Picking up some of the pieces, bettering yourself, realigning as well. So I think that there's some sort of new endeavor or income here for you, pile 1. So you are or will be celebrating. Hi Danny, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. So there's some new income that will make you very optimistic. I want to say spend a lot of time outside. If you can, get in the sun at any point during the week, during the new moon. So spending some time, I'm hearing resort, so someone may be traveling, camping, campfire, Joshua Tree, desert. Someone may be doing like traveling right now, spending time with family. But you might hear some good news around money. So there's some sort of celebration that's happening. So you might be very introspective, but there's a lot of optimism around your endeavors. And again, this card also has a lot of like nature. Getting grounded outside is really important. Your crown chakra is receiving a lot of information as well regarding this new beginning for you that's happening at this time. So trust what you're hearing, trust what you feel, what you know, trust God's plan. Especially if you're with family right now, it's okay if, you are feeling this optimism and they might not be feeling that regarding whatever new beginning this is for you. Just take it lightly. If people aren't resonating with you on that more optimistic vibe. So with this King of Swords energy, there may be some boundary setting that's happening. I'm hearing holding your head high. I'm also hearing curving the attention seekers. So logic is really important right now. I think your optimism is rooted in a lot of like, I just heard metaphors and analogies. But for whatever reason, like, it's also helping you be very mindful and optimistic and like logical. So take it as it resonates. And so there's still a lot of mental interference, but I think that you are doing the work to try to get clear, and Spirit wants to help you with that. So if you want more support in that area, like, training your mind or having more discernment, clarity, mental clarity, make, gratitude lists. I'm hearing gratitude jars. So writing down, a list of why you're worthy or, supported, significant is really important at this time to remove any interferences, mental interferences. I'm also hearing be proud of yourself, be blunt if you need to be blunt, communicate clearly. So if you're still forgiving yourself for playing it too safe, this is your opportunity to really show up and to acknowledge when your intuition is saying that something is off, especially if it is concerning a family. You might be seeing hummingbirds at this time, or birds, butterflies. There's a hawk here. So anytime you're seeing any animal totems, really look into that. But specifically with the birds, it's like remembering to fly high with your mind, to be above the situation, to observe. And also to think highly of yourself and your situation, even if you're doing forgiveness work. You're worthy of, this optimism that you have regarding new beginnings, especially with your finances. And Spirit is also asking you to celebrate. So with this energy of working through interferences, limitations, and that mental stimulation, right, which can be negative or positive, they're reminding you to observe how you feel without attachment and not to take on others' perceptions of your circumstance. So there may be some disappointment in matters of love, I want to say, or creativity, dreams even. There may be some sort of, I'm hearing also lack of understanding. And this situation is teaching you how to cater to your own needs, wants, desires, to stand firm in what you feel, to honor how you feel. So if you're trying to explain why you want what you want, why you do what you do, why your heart wants what it wants, you will end up depleting yourself. So be wary of like rushing to try to explain yourself. And when your intuition is telling you something that is off, it is off. So I want to say gather yourself, prepare to honor your feelings, prepare to celebrate if you're not there already, and beware of depleting yourself by living in the energy of disappointment. So if you were, bouncing back from some sort of lie or dishonesty, you will be moving beyond that. And if you were also hoping for some sort of reconciliation, you will be moving beyond that. Or towards that. All right, so let's get some oracle cards. And anytime that you find yourself overspending or over-explaining yourself, it's, there's where you can do a little bit more self-nurturing and remind yourself that to be confident in how you feel, honor how you feel, own how you feel. And for someone, Spirit is saying sacred connection only. For someone, they're saying no more OnlyFans. So on the bottom, we have true love come to me. On the bottom of this deck, we have embrace your emotions, which I was saying. And the cards that fell out, we have true love. This is a once in a lifetime love. So I said celebration, and you see all these like fireworks going off in the background. And then we have organization, planning, purpose planning, efficiency now come to me easily. So I want to say get to it, start planning, make an effort, believe, remind yourself that you are worthy, follow what you feel, what you know. I want to say also that everything is going well, all is fine, even if you've taken any detours. So keep doing that introspection, reflection work. Think of a question. I'm going to roll a dice to get you an answer. So start pondering a question that you'd like to ask Spirit at this time for further clarity. Just trying to find this card, but it's not coming to me. Let's see. Last time. Oh, here it is. So we have the mirror, the reflection, the illusion, the looking glass. We look into mirrors every day without recognizing them as portals into another realm. They can shatter, flatter, distort, reflect, and project an image to us that we dream to be true. The energy of the mirror is all about self-perception. When the archetype of the mirror appears, we are in the mythic land of Narcissus, who saw himself reflected in a pool and fell in love with his own image. So compelled by his reflection, he could not turn away, a fixation that eventually led to his death. Recognizing the power and danger of the mirror, it is a construct, one that may drive a shard between you and your true self. The mirror contains trickster energy. Put the phone down, stop with the comparisons, and let the mirror stand empty for a while. Rest with the one inside. So witnessing the deeper self and pure awareness. When it's in its shadow side, it's narcissism, comparison, and harsh edges. To go deeper, Yayoi Kasa Casima's Infinity Mirror Room, which I should know how to say her name or their name, because I think that is in LA. But anyway, so yeah. Also look up the poem I Am Not I. So if you have your question, I'm going to roll the dice to get you an answer. Pile 1. Your answer is happening now. So if there's a connection on your brain, it is already playing out or happening right now. That is your answer. So take that if it resonates. I'm going to go ahead and move on to pile 2. Thank you, pile 1. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if this resonated. I'm also hearing someone say, get journaling. So Spirit wants you to journal. And they're saying, show up for yourself. Have confidence. Show up for yourself. Journaling is also a part of that process. All right, I'm going to start shuffling for pile 2. Oh, okay. Laura, hi. I do offer personal readings here while we're live, or like through video call. So if you want a live reading, you just make a donation and I would get to you after this pile. But if you would like a personal reading with me, we could organize. So just let me know. But they are not free. I am not free. Sorry. Oh, okay. We're going to take this one, I guess. Thank you, Laura, for asking. Okay, so we're all shuffled now. Pile 2. I was already getting, like, this pile, there was so much information coming through so quickly. So I'm excited for this pile. I feel lifted up. So you might be in a good energy, pile 2. Happy to have you here. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Remember to only take what resonates. And I'm hearing be alive. So I think that you're feeling very alive, very like awake, maybe even. Like you might be feeling like alert. The coffee might be in the system. I'm hearing genuine. You're very genuine at this time. Maybe emotional. So you chose the Lover. And this was the only pile that came out with 2. So we have the Lover and the Warrior. So this is that like alert energy. I was also hearing Bridgerton. So maybe someone needs to rewatch like Bridgerton at this time. Let's get these lined up, right? Okay, there we go. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Lover and the Warrior. So your crown chakra also might be very lit up, getting some good, yummy downloads, some information. I'm also hearing spread your wings and fly. So taking action. Maybe there's a focus on self-improvement. I'm hearing also like getting to a deeper meaning of what love means to you. Prayers at this time as well, praying a lot. So pile 2, I'm hearing like my cup runneth over. So I think that you are experiencing a newness of like luck or abundance at this time, which is putting you in a very fun, like romanticizing life, having a good time energy. If this is not yet the case, this is a prediction. You might write or like have some sort of communication style that people enjoy. Again, luck. I don't know what's going on with the planet Jupiter at this time, but I would check that out, especially within your chart. Breath work at this time would be really good for you. I do see that you are honoring your emotions with the Lover card. So I would say also protecting yourself at this time. Getting grounded is really important. And if you are clinging on to this new beginning, Spirit is asking, you can let go, loosen up, free yourself a little bit so you can have a little bit more fun. So someone is already in that energy. Someone needs to shift just a little bit. So whatever is happening right now in your life has to do with a past life. You might be having some interesting astral travels at this time, and that's because your crown chakra is super open. So you might be remembering a lot of vivid dreams, getting some exciting new information within those dreams. Maybe working through some triggers as well, especially around anything that causes you to cling or to, maybe be resentful. So if there's someone who's still in that energy, this will be shifting. You'll be having more pleasure very soon and feeling a little bit more free. So whatever's surfacing around, love or relationships for you at this time may help you address some sorrow, and hopefully encourage you to really be intentional with like the action that you take and the way that you communicate, because I am seeing that like you write or for whatever reason your communication style is very important. So showing up without that chip on your shoulder is going to feel really good. So I heard powering up, and it makes me want to touch my heart center. So feeling uplifted and feeling like the warrior, and especially when it comes to matters of love, feeling like someone who's relentless and who's not going to give up on maybe their own intuition or having fun, romanticizing life, something like this. And so Spirit is asking that you surrender any sorrow that surfaces at this time to them, and focus more on being tender, kind, generous with others, but mostly with yourself. So Spirit is trying to help you take on a new perspective when it comes to any heartbreak that you recently or may have experienced in the past, to welcome some sort of new phase of fun and like new emotional beginnings. So this could be like the beginning of like a new relationship, or the rekindling of a relationship as well. So you're going through some sort of purification process. With this new beginning energy, there is some sort of secrecy around your creativity at this time. And Spirit is just reminding you the results will be worth the wait. So continue to be intentional with where you put your passion and your creativity at this time. How you handle, any vulnerabilities at this time as well. If you're looking to have, what is this? Because you're in this beginner's, I'm hearing beginner's luck, because you're in still in the beginning phase, there's a lot to look forward to. And Spirit is saying it will be worth the wait, even if you feel like you have to be a little cautious at this time, move in secrecy. So the outcome that you want is, I want to say destined, but right now you're still in this waiting period. You're still in the beginning. So I want to say honor how you feel. Continue to shift your perspective at this time. Continue freeing your mind. There will be some sort of new job, new project that will require you to be very patient and or move in secrecy. So there might be some sort of mental fog or deception that creates you to be lazy. Trigger warning. But why this can be a good thing is that it is, for whatever reason, a lie or some sort of shadiness that's creating this fog, this mental fog. So, or this feeling of, it won't ever be good enough, or it will never be what I want, dissatisfaction. So that, whatever that is, that disturbance or deception will be cleared the more that you trust this new beginning and you have more fun and you shift your perspective. So whatever that form that takes shape, whatever form that comes to you in, Spirit is ready to help you shift that energy and to see clear. Make sure you're moving your body, getting exercise. If you do Pilates, yoga, dance, that will be very important in shifting any deception that's around you. Or massages, anything like this. Let's see. Let's pull some oracle cards. I'm hearing get out of your head. Get into your body. Get out of your head. Fearlessness, they're also saying. So I want to say you're working on your heart chakra and your root chakra at this time. You might be a good source of information for other people at this time, even though you're going through your own bit of, maybe deception. Your crown chakra is still on point. So trust what Spirit's trying to offer you, I want to say. Doesn't mean you're wrong. Make sure you're getting good sleep as well. That might be causing some of that emotional turmoil. Really appreciate who you are, especially as the lover and as the warrior. It's like these are two really strong archetypes, and paired together, it's such an interesting combination. It's like you fight for love, you fight for justice, you fight for purity, peace, kindness, compassion. So it's like those are two very dual things. The warrior and the lover. So honor who you are. So with this, you're getting some new energy upgrades. That's why all this newness is here. So that's why it's important to have fun and to shine. Don't deceive yourself. Also, don't give in to deception, because you have miracles and blessings on the way to you, pile 2. So I'm going to read the lover for you. While I'm looking this up, think of a question, because I'm going to roll the dice and get you an answer, a yes or no answer. So think of a question that you want to ask Spirit at this time. Okay. The lover, the heart, the beloved, the devoted. Pulsing through the heart of the lover is gratitude. The lover appreciates and experiences the world through the senses, revealing in beauty, song, art, music, scents, and sensuality. This energy awakens at the tip of our tongue when we taste the sweetness of honey, kiss a lover, or speak gentle words to a child. The lover lingers in foreplay, aroused not by getting there, but by the slow merging of self and other. This energy is usually experienced for short periods of time, as in order to feel it, we must fully be present and awake, with no expectations or rules about what should be. Rather, the lover is in awe of what the world presents, reveling in the glorious details, grateful to savor every last drop of life's offerings. So when light, it's connection, expansion, devotion, awe, and in its shadow or dark side, it's indulgence, attachment, or obsession. Really quickly, maybe we'll look up the warrior as well. And I won't read the whole thing, but we can. I just heard savor the taste. So especially if you're going through new beginnings. So the warrior is the samurai, the soldier, the advocate. When light, it's fierce clarity, purposeful action, resolve, and resilience. When dark, it's threats, savagery, abandoning mission, and values. Okay, so if you have your question, I'm going to roll the dice and get you an answer. So the answer is no, and it landed on the heartbreak card and the lover. So there's still some changing of perception. There's some illusion or deception that's around you due to whatever heartbreak. So no, the answer is no, pile 2. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, hopefully. Send this reading to a friend if you liked it. Thank you again for being here. All right, I'm going to start shuffling for pile 3. Sorry, my stream is acting up. So I think I can take my time shuffling. Hopefully it'll keep going. Okay. Some tea for pile 3. The tea. Okay, pile 3. So you chose the box. I'm also hearing spinal cord and spinal column. Someone should do some yoga, study the spine. I'm hearing Reiki healing. Any other modalities, gyrokinesis is also really good for the spine. You chose the box. I'm also hearing breaking generational curses, which would make sense with the box energy. So box is like limitation, expectation, societal norms, living within a confines of a box. It can be like Saturnian energy, restriction, structures. I want to stress limitations. So Spirit is reminding you really strongly to not give up at this time. You might be drawn to pile 1. I heard by any means necessary. So it's dramatic. Right now, your structures, like your self-care needs, showering, shaving, washing, drying, laundry, anything that was gonna set you on a path for success for your day is really important. Feeling good. I heard scrub a dub dub in the tub. Someone needs to take a shower. Make yourself important. You know, do the things that make you feel good. So they're trying to remind you with this never give up energy that many paths lead to the same destination. It does not matter how you get there. So really be kind and gentle with yourself at this time. And for all these piles, they're stressing generosity. I'm not sure what the new moon will be in. I want to say it's Sagittarius, but that could be completely wrong. So if somebody knows, drop it in the chat. So check out whatever the moon is going to be in. And for whatever reason, relentlessness and also being very kind with yourself. Tenderness will be a key word. Tenderness. Okay, pile 3. And so we have also, sorry, I don't think I said this with this pile, but only take what resonates. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe before we get into the rest of this reading. And if you feel drawn to any piles, feel free to check them out as well. So I keep hearing that Bible verse, she is clothed in strength and dignity, and she walks without fear, or something of the future, right? So we have the strength card. So inner strength at this time, even if you're battling loneliness, is really important. Standing alone, standing on your ideals, on your own perspectives. I want to say your story or the stories that you've gathered through life up until this point make you a great storyteller. Like, make sure that you're sharing your experiences, because not only can this help you do any repair work or soul reclaiming, soul reclamation, it can also help you drive forward. So use your stories as medicine for others, for yourself. Reclaim your power by, talking through whichever narratives support you best. So Spirit will also be helping you see something clearly regarding your story up until this point, or that may be already happening, which is also going to help you have so much more compassion for your past, for your present, and have so much more self-forgiveness, balance, finding understanding through despair, trusting your circumstances, forgiving others, addressing any deep wounding at this time, grief. So any lack of empathy would be a detriment to this process and to the inner strength that is required at this time. So how can you be compassionate with yourself is what this new moon energy is going to ask of you. So I do see you being extremely tender at this time, working through some sorrow, maybe some heartbreak, and Spirit is like, that's not an excuse to give up on being intentional and focusing on your needs. Maybe there's someone around you who is deceptive, and that created chaos, resentment, limitation. So they're reminding you to be determined, to remain passionate, ambitious, be enthusiastic. And whatever cycle this is that you're going through, it is coming close to completion, or you were almost through it. So honor your talents, your gifts, and also have confidence in yourself, even if you have to stand alone due to whatever deception you may have faced. You might be some sort of creator as well. So this introspection period, looking within, is going to create a lot of wealth for you in the end. So your independence is very important. So you're completing a cycle. It's going to bring you a lot of reasons to celebrate. It's going to bring you a lot of reasons to feel harmony with your environment. And Spirit is reminding you, this is a Clarissa Pinkola quote, but it's worse to stay where one does not belong than to wander about lost for a while, looking for the psychic and soulful kinship one desires. So if you've been feeling like you're spending a lot of time at home, a lot of time pouring into your projects, and that might make you feel a bit lonely, you might be focused on money, generating money, creating, and it might be taking a lot of time. You might be doing a lot of self-care at this time. Spirit is reminding you that if you're bouncing back from some sort of deception or heartbreak, it's like that sweetie quote, crown might slip, but it never ever fall. So it's like you are bouncing back from something, and that's helping you complete a cycle. Honor that cycle. Honor this as, this new awareness if you haven't accepted that yet. I want to say spring and Aries season will be very significant for you with your projects as well. And it's okay to be alone, I want to say. So I want to say coming into union and harmony within yourself, within your projects, within your home. And they're reminding you that this time that you're spending focusing on yourself is protecting you from some energy vampires or from environments that would have drained you. So you're getting to pour into what you love rather than spend your energy on elsewhere. So have courage in this cycle, moving beyond greedy people or situations, stagnant situations, I want to say. So if Spirit is enlightening you to that if they're telling you that that's what's going on, trust that. So again, with your projects, they're saying don't limit yourself. Really be logical, which, hi Dune, if you want a personal reading after this reading live with me, make a donation. My information will be down below if you would like to Venmo or Cash App me. If not, we can do a personal reading off the live and you can DM me or whatever. But I do require payment for personal readings. Okay, so pile 3. So with this King of Swords energy, I want to say moving beyond any limitations, moving beyond the box. I'm hearing authenticity. So pairing your passion with some authenticity will be really important. With this deceptive energy that might have been around you, that might pressure you into that corner, I do see you sending that energy back to that person, not allowing someone to leech off of you, not letting someone limit you. So honor and respect that person, but also return any bad vibes, release them from your aura, release them from your space, set a boundary. And I see you healing. I see you maybe a little bit exhausted right now. You might be sick at this time, but I see you moving beyond that. So do know that obstacles are being removed. Don't give up. And if you were wondering if you should take a trip or if, the healing's working, or if you have a question at this time, which I'm going to ask you to ask a question towards the end. But if you have a question on your mind at this very moment, the answer is yes. Hi, Dune. I don't have PayPal. Do you have Zelle? I have Zelle as well. So yeah, I'm going to get you some Oracle cards, pile 3. Okay, I'm sorry. So psychic protection is really important for pile 3. You do have some energy vampires kind of trying to stop your shine right now. So keep reversing that energy, sending it back to where it's coming from. Don't take it on as your own. Move out of it. Don't be in an energy of shame or guilt for being who you are. Don't give up. This is one of those messages. So make sure you're resting. And so the card that I have right here is appreciate this moment. Each and every situation has an opportunity to grow and find love. So, take it Take this as it resonates. Be compassionate with yourself and with others. We have beauty. I have a form which is divine. I allow what is within to shine. Extract what you need out of the circumstance, I want to say. With this beauty card, if you have people evil eyeing your beauty, this is not a reason to stop what you got going on. Don't limit yourself. Keep shining, I want to stress. If your work is just really great, keep shining. Keep fighting for it. I'm hearing be diligent, be authentic, be you. We have energy. A light inside my fire divine. Energy fill me, make me shine. So you are going through some energy upgrades, and your beauty is just going to keep increasing. Your work is just going to get better. Your money is just going to keep improving. So don't limit yourself. Keep creating, keep forgiving, and keep walking away from things that don't serve you. You're very magical, pile 3. And very considerate, I want to say. And you do have what it takes to create what you're creating at this time. So I'm going to read the box. Okay. And as I'm reading this, you can think of a question. I know I gave you a yes already, but I'm going to roll the dice again. So think of any question you want to ask Spirit after hearing this message. So the box, the cage, the rules, the norm. We all live to some degree within the confines of the box. This archetype represents everything that is known, anticipated, and expected. It holds us in a place while simultaneously holding us back from our greatest visions. The box is sneaky, insidious, and everywhere, limiting us at the most unconscious levels. It is built of layer upon layer of social constructs and pressures. Breaking through its confines requires awareness, continued effort, and bravery. The box may appear as expectations from parents, a well-paying but heartless job, the pressure to look or behave like others, or simply to stay small. There is a box around you now made of some type of confining thought. What is it? The box shifts and morphs as we grow. This is part of its multi-layered nature. Once you break through one layer, another will present itself to you. Keep going, break through. An exquisite life requires it. Structure, order, and coherence, logic. When dark or in its shadow side, it's limitation, rigidity, judgment, and fear. And I also wanted to say resentment. So especially if you're holding on to any heartbreak at this time, let it go. You don't want to be in that energy of resentment, Paul 3. You have what it takes. So appreciate this moment, okay? Appreciate your beauty. Get some rest. Let Spirit upgrade you. Let's move beyond these limitations. Thank you, Pile 3. I really hope that this resonates. I felt like I was going to war for you. I believe in you. Keep going. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if this resonated. We're almost to pile 4. Last pile. Let's switch it up too. Let's do a different deck. Let's do a Halloween deck. Pile 4. All right, let's get into pile 4. Welcome, pile 4. I'm excited to read for you. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe before we get into this channeled message. I hope that this message finds you well, but as always, only take what resonates. So you chose the Pilgrim. So for me, this is someone who travels, explores new things, learns a lot about their environment. I'm hearing noble action. You may be heavily connected to indigenous culture or your ancestors. This is random, but someone's ancestors were polygamists. Only take it for resonates. Also watercolor. Someone might be getting into watercolor very soon. I'm also hearing rock climbing. Only take what resonates. I want to say be intentional with your jewelry. And you might see like the all-seeing eye a lot in the upcoming months. Someone watches your photos, watches you on social media very closely. I'm also hearing powerful. You might have an intimidating presence. And this is because of a past life. So maybe you were like a bit of a pilgrim yourself in a past life. And I want to say you're doing past life forgiveness work, working through some fears and some limitations from past lives. Also family matters, ancestral stuff, ancestral healing. So whatever journey you're on is preparing you for something else. So pile 4. I want to say there was some sort of toxicity. This could be around a matriarch in your family. If not this, you are a mother. Your home life is very important to you. Your finances are also very important to you. I want to say you're undergoing some sort of transition. Someone actually is becoming a mother. So Spirit is asking you that you be kind to whatever toxicity is in your life at this time, codependence, or distractions, illusions, because we do have the Devil card here. All right, 1 second, pile 4. I gotta grab my charger. So this could also be bad habits. So figuring out what routines are causing you to be less tender or kind to yourself. And we're also in Capricorn season, which has devil energy. So I want to say you're addressing any structures, routines as a mother, or it could also be things that you learned from your mother. So be very kind to yourself. Don't give in to any temptation at this time. Because you will have to learn the hard way, I think. And if you do have to learn the hard way, allow that situation to help you transform into new beginnings for yourself, starting over, setting new foundations. As for your stability goes, though, you're very stable. You might be planning to travel or to move. Whatever change you're making at this time is karmic. So if there's travel, Spirit is supporting this. But whatever this is, it still requires a lot of like patience, kindness, tenderness. So it might feel like it's moving quickly, but there's some sort of like patience that's required. Also, co-collaboration, working with other people. And sometimes Spirit is reminding you, sometimes ignorance is bliss. So don't be scared of the unknown. You just know that you're supported with this ancestry. Wherever you come from, wherever your peoples are from, they're with you, they support you, they support these changes that are occurring at this time. You might feel very vulnerable due to the waiting. And Spirit is reminding you that you should focus on, again, your structures, your routines, your eating habits as well. You might realize that, like, things that you may have been putting off are resurfacing. And not to worry too much because you might be maxing out your energy, burning out. So expect things to kind of resurface, recycle, and a lot of it is so you can do forgiveness work. And that work will help with your patience and co-collaboration with Spirit, but also with others. So really free your mind at this time, even if things are shifting. I want to say luck is on your side. Your ancestors are supporting these changes. So I think it was like pile 2. So if you're drawn to another pile, check it out. But the inner strength card is here again. Maybe feeling a bit isolated or on your own. They're saying to trust yourself. Make sure you're sleeping. Like getting extra rest, taking naps. There is some sort of stable situation here for you. So rest. Rest. This card says your strength is shared when you are present for others. So I want to say you might be a very stable and like nurturing person generally for other people. You might have a lot of authority or a position of power over others. And if this is not you, this is someone else in your life. So you can trust this person. You can trust that this person's capable or grounded, stable. There's like not that much energy coming off of this card. So I want to say mostly there's some sort of toxicity that is being addressed, and meeting it with kindness through these changes is going to make you feel very strong and capable, I want to say, or have more trust in your circumstances and other people. This message feels very short and direct. So let's get some oracle cards. I want to say flowers are very important. Fresh flowers, plants. Maybe like sitting near water. So they're stressing rest for you, pile 4. Again. And I want to say they're saying that you're very capable. Very capable. So we have victory on the bottom. And I heard rest assured. Rest assured. Free your mind. So if you were waiting on some good news, there's good news on the horizon. This card said, with a kind heart and humor free, may good cheer rule, so mote it be. So good cheer, some good news for you, pile 4 coming. And new beginnings. Let this magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. So embrace any shifts. It's helping you move into a new phase. It's helping you clear out some past energies, some toxicities. So then we have romance. Lavish the one that you love with your personal attention and affection. So if you're clearing out some codependencies, and maybe if you're dealing with a partner or a partnership with the co-collaboration card, I want to say be cheerful and optimistic regarding romance in your life at this time, pile 4, but also just collaboration in general. They're dancing in this card, so I'm hearing moving and I'm also hearing movement. So movement is going to be important for you and this person. You might be a dancer. Be kind to people, and be balanced, be intentional, beware of codependencies. I'm also hearing cheating. Beware of mistrust as well. So keep clearing, healing. Apply it how it applies. Okay, so let's read the Pilgrim card. I'm going to read this, and as I'm reading this, you can think of a question that you want to ask Spirit after hearing this message. So yeah, go ahead and think of your question. And then I will roll the dice after reading the Pilgrim. So we have the Pilgrim, the Wanderer, the Traveler, and the Apprentice. For the Pilgrim, an outward journey is an inward journey. This archetypal, whatever, wanderer seeks wisdom, experience, and meaning in the furthest reaches of the globe and the deepest regions of the spirit. Others will wander when the pilgrim will settle down and claim a more conventional life, but the pilgrim knows that the heart belongs in motion. I said movement. No, this is creepy. So where there is motion, there's freedom, expansion, and growth. Responsibilities, social conventions, and logistics lull us to sleep, and soon the pilgrim becomes veiled in the slumber of the day-to-day. Yet when this archetype awakens, it rallies our sense of adventure and leads us out the door towards a new reality. With the pilgrim at your side, you will never lack courage, nor do you need everyday amenity. Travel light, travel soon, your spirit needs it. So when light learns, grows, adapts, and studies, when dark or in its shadow, aloof, non-committal, and flaky. So with this toxicity, be grounded. Don't be flaky. So with the romance card, lavish the one you love with your personal attention and affection. Be patient with these changes that are occurring. There's good news, a new beginning, relax. If you're in a new partnership, this person is stable. They're consistent as well. So free your mind. Go dancing. Ask your partner to take you dancing. And live in the moment. Don't listen to sad music either. No sad music. So pick I said pick. So pick another card or pick another pile. Pile 4. You need to listen to another pile. I'm hearing pile 2. So thank you for being here. Thank you for letting me read for you. I'm happy to have you. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Send this video to a friend if you think it would be helpful. And have a good new moon. Have a good week. Have a good month. Have a good year. Happy New Year. Thank you for being here. My name is Tyra Bell. My information will be down below. There's more videos down below. Like, comment, and subscribe if I haven't said that enough already. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.